Good Thursday afternoon to everybody. Now, I thought I'd get out here and make a little video. It's not much of a video, but the subject content or the subject matter is just hysterical to me. All right. As you well know, you can get on Facebook and you can simply start an argument by saying hello. Okay? Somebody on Facebook has always got their mouth flapping because God knows they know better than you, they know more than you, you're an idiot, or whatever the case may be. It's one of those types of areas. Somebody is always going to come back and bitch at you about something, no matter what the view is, no matter what the subject is. Okay? So, the subject at hand this morning was... Now, this started at 5 o'clock in the morning. I got up to go to the bathroom, couldn't sleep. So I, typical guy, I'm sitting in the shitter with the phone. And I noticed some things out there, and I make a few comments about it. And, well, it proceeds to turn into our immigration problem. Now, I don't know where you stand on it, and you know what? Your views are your views. I'll accept anybody's views on anything. If they don't jive with mine, so be it. Who cares? That's what's great about America. We can have differences of opinions, and that's just the way it is. But I actually had some demo rat today. That's my word for Democrats, demo rat. I had a demo rat, a true Pelosi, Schumer fucking hardcore fan, tell me today that it is absolutely not true that illegals in this country get help from our government. They do not get any kind of health care. They do not get free housing. They do not get medical vouchers. They do not get food stamps. They do not get driver's license. They do not get help voting. This is from somebody who, honest to God, believes this. They believe that this is a true statement, that illegals in this country come here but have to hide because they're illegal and they're afraid of being deported. That's why they don't work. But they live with people and they're constantly jumping from house to house to house to hide from the evil government of Donald Trump. Yeah. Donald Trump, such a mean man. He wants to protect America from the outsiders that are coming and draining our system dry. Donald Trump, the evil dictator, the man who's going to put us into World War III. Well, a-holes, you Democrat motherfuckers, why don't you get your heads out of your ass and understand something? It's Chuck Pelosi and Nancy Pelosi. See, they're almost one and the same. They're both idiot dumb fucks. Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi are the ones that want to destroy this country. They're the ones that want the open borders. Why do they want open borders? To get votes. How do they get votes? Hey, because Juan Pablo comes across the border and he says, oh, me no speak the English. And, but Democrats give me everything, so I vote Democratic. Bingo, there's your vote. Okay? But this person actually told me this morning that it was the most far-fetched, unbelievable notion that any person could have that illegals get help in this country. He flatly downright told me that they do not, never have, and never will receive a dime of government money. Their kids do not go to school here for free. Their kids don't go to school at all because the evil Donald Trump is forbidding their children to go to school and get an education. The evil Donald Trump, the man who wants to destroy America. And I'm thinking to myself, the man who wants to destroy America, Donald Trump, the man who is living the American dream, Donald Trump wants to destroy the very country that has been so damn good to him. But he wants to destroy it. How does he want to destroy it? By putting up a border? Oh, and the other thing I was told, the border wall will not work. It will not work at all because they'll just tunnel underneath it. But they're still going to come here. And, and we're supposed, this is another statement they made. We're supposed to, this is her exact line to me was, screw veterans. Screw veterans. They have enough money and they have enough people in their family that'll take care of them. Screw them. What have they done for us? What have veterans done for us? Can you believe such an ignorant fucking statement? What have veterans done for us? We are supposed to dish out billions and billions of dollars on illegals. And she said yes. Because they're downtrodden, because they're poor, because they're being persecuted for trying to get a better life. Then I said, well, why don't they come to this country legally? Because the evil Donald Trump won't let them. The evil Donald Trump won't let them come to America the legal way. So, does Donald Trump have a little camp, little house at Ellis Island, and he just sits there as they get off the boat go, I'm sorry, get back, you're not huge, you're not legal, go. I know it's a terrible Donald Trump impersonation, but you get the idea. So apparently the evil Donald Trump is preventing illegals from coming in this country. Oh, and she also told me that the evil Donald Trump is the reason that our veterans are homeless and hungry on the side of the streets. She also stated to me that homeless children in our country is their own fault. Homeless children are their own fault. Their parents didn't plan a very good lifestyle, so they're homeless because of what their parents did to them. Okay? This just shows you how asinine the fucking Democratic Party has brainwashed their people. They have brainwashed their people into thinking that Donald Trump is doing all this. It's all Donald Trump. Donald Trump did this. Donald Trump did that. Donald Trump is the reason that the Great Wall of China doesn't work. Oh, yeah, that's another thing I was told. That the Great Wall of China, which has been up for what, I don't even know, thousands of years, doesn't work. That it's just a tourist attraction. It doesn't work. It's just a tourist attraction. The Chinese built it to attract tourism. So now, correct me, I'm not a history major, but I do believe that the Great Wall of China was built a very, very long time ago, before there was tourism, before there was airplanes, before there was people flying in, and they built it to keep out people that they did not consider their equals or below them, whatever their reason was. But it didn't work. It did not work. When I question as to why it didn't work, well, tourism is very big over there now. Okay? That's now. You're explaining something now. The Great Wall of China worked, just like Syria and Libya. I forget which one of the two. They have a wall, and guess what? It works. Now, granted, whichever country it is that has this wall, I think it's Syria. It's only 100 miles long, and they arm them with armed guards, and you have one chance before you get a bullet in your head. Yeah, it's a great deterrent. Great deterrent. I mean, if somebody's going to shoot me in the head before I'm crossing the border, hey, guess what? I'm leaving. I'm going right back to my own country. Okay, first off, I would never leave this country. I would never even attempt to go into another country, because this is where I was born. This is where I was raised. This is the country that I love. This is the country I want to see prosper. This is the country I want to make great again. And just like a typical demo rat, when she had her back up against the wall, well, you voted for him. No, I did not vote for Donald Trump at all. I personally think Donald Trump is a blowhard. I think he's a bragger. I think he's full of himself. I think he's conceited. I think that he also has a backbone and a set of balls, and that's why he's not backing down to Pelosi and Schumer. Fuck them two. Those two are your problem, you demo rat dumb fucks. You got to get that through your goddamn head. You know, and all this Democratic media bullshit. Remember the great migration of the immigrants that was coming to this country? Where did that go? Where did it go? All of a sudden they're gone? And the Democrats out there, well, 2 children have died because of Donald Trump. So again, apparently Donald Trump has a house at Ellis Island where he's kicking immigrants back into the ocean. And he apparently has another one down on the southern border where he's killing small children that cross the border. But what they forget to tell you was that these parents have drugged these poor children through heat, deserts, not properly feeding them, not properly hydrating them, forcing them to walk miles and miles and miles. These kids were sick before they got here. The first time they got any kind of medical attention whatsoever was when they crossed the fucking border. But no. As they were getting that medical help, Donald Trump was right there going, no, we're not going to give it to them. Kill them now. Again, a horrible impersonation, but you get the point. So, the Democratic brain just cracks me up. It really cracks me up just beyond belief. You people are so brainwashed and so stupid. You believe all this garbage. I don't believe everything Mr. Trump says. I really don't. And I probably never will. Just like any other sitting president, you should not believe any sitting president 100% of what they say, because they all lie. They all lie. They all have their agendas. Only some of them are a little bit more honest about it. Donald Trump. Was Barack Obama honest when he sent that plane full of money over to Iran or wherever he sent that money? No, he lied about it. Was Bill Clinton straightforward honest when he was having Monica suck his wiener in the office? No. Remember his great line? I don't know. I had no sexual relations with that girl. Again, another bad impersonation of Bill Clinton, but you get the point. And his other great line, I love, what exactly is your definition of oral sex? Oral sex? Well, there's two definitions of oral sex. There's the standard where, a girl does a thing to a guy. And then there's the other one where your wife Hillary opens her mouth and fucks an entire country. That's the greatest oral sex in the world. That's called a Hillary job. Every Democrat probably for the last 10, 15 years has been a piece of shit and has not done their job, has tried to divide America, has purposely tried to put a wedge in between the races, and is purposely, when I lived in Illinois, there were kids that worked where my wife was the manager that were 20, 22, 23 years old, single, no kids. They were getting Link cards, which is an EBT card, which is a welfare card. It's a little plastic card you can go shopping with. I don't know what they call it in your area, but they're called EBTs or Link, depending on that's Florida definition and Illinois definition of those cards. They were getting them. And these kids would tell my wife, they said, well, you know what, I can only work 5 hours this week or I'll lose benefits. Well, the whole idea of any kind of benefit program is to help you get a better life, not reduce your lifestyle to get more benefits. But that's what they did. And who was behind all that wonderful thing? The Demo-rats. Yes, the good old Demo-rats. They lowered the standards. All you had to do is basically be breathing. Oh yeah, and heaven forbid if you were a white guy. But if you were a young white guy, they could persuade you into being a voter, so they would give it to you. The whole thing is just, it sucks to high heaven. It really does. And I just hope that somebody somewhere can help get this message out that we need to not worry about stupid shit in this country. Unfortunately, the world is filled with people who are still running around screaming, not my president. Well, guess what? Unless you live in another fucking country, guess who your president is? That's right, Donald. And you're never going to get away from that. And I hope he wins in 2020. I really do. But then again, 2020. Forget that. He ain't going to win. You know why? Because they have a plan. They're going to have Oprah Winfrey run for president. And Michelle Obama is going to be her running mate. Something behind me in the woods just didn't like that and just ran. See, as you can see the woods behind me there. And this is my backyard. Could you imagine Oprah Winfrey or Michelle Obama as president? What's Oprah going to do? Come out there and go, you get a car, you get a car, you get a car. Or is it, you get EBT, you get welfare, you get welfare, you get welfare. And Michelle Obama, if she even is a woman, would she really make the best first female president? No. She was married to that limp dick pussy fuck Obama, who couldn't do anything, the most lame duck president ever next to Carter. Matter of fact, Jimmy Carter called him up and said, "Thank you for taking the heat off me. I am no longer known as the worst president in the history. You are." And he is. And with that, I'm out of here. Thank you. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and we will see you on the next video I put out. Thanks for watching.